Hello, my name is Shan. Welcome to Shan for Crafts. Today I have something that I want to share with you. And this is a scrapbook that I recently did. Okay. And this was actually inspired by a video put out by ArtSongandSoul. She did a video using this method here with the cardboard. And I wanted to, when I saw that, I wanted to try that method. And what I also did is I used all scraps that I had around the house. So all this stuff you see is things I already had around the house. Okay, it didn't cost me anything to make because I already had everything. And I just want to share this with you today. Okay, now I want to start with the cover. Okay, this is going to be a very short video. I'm just going to quickly go over everything. The cover is actually cardboard, and like in the video by ArtSongandSoul, she actually pulled off a little the top layer of the cardboard and exposed the corrugated part. And that's what I did here. And what I did is I painted the corrugated part white. So you know that, and it gave it a whole nother texture, and it added a whole lot to the front of the book. And of course here's some paper flowers I had in my stash, and some nylon butterflies in pink. Now the paper here, the pink paper, I actually took a piece of pink. I did the same thing that I did on my guest book that I did for my wedding craft video. I took the paper, I balled it up, I unballed it, I put white paint over it, and because of the creases, the pink still showed through. Okay, then after I did that, to add some more glitter, I took my finger and I got some pink sparkly, and I just rubbed it with my finger over the creases. And it gave, I don't know how well you can see it on the video, but it actually gave it a little shimmer there. I don't know how well you can see it. Let me zoom in for a second here. Okay, you see the glitter there? And from a distance, it gives it an extra sparkle. Okay. Now, then this is actually a ring. I used 2 rings. And what I did to cover up the rings, I tied scrap pieces of ribbon on the rings. Okay. And that actually helped fill in this gap here, so you wouldn't see that through there. And also covered up the silver rings that I used. Okay, and here's the back. The back I just left plain with the paper technique that I used for the front. Okay, and I trimmed it out with white lace. Okay, and here I tied it together with some lace that I had around the house. Okay. This was a very simple book. Okay, this was actually made out of envelopes, scrap envelopes I had around the house. And once again, that other video by ArtSongandSoul, she used envelopes too. So I went ahead and used my scrap. I had some holiday envelopes I never used. They were white. You know how when you buy holiday cards in a pack and you have all these envelopes? A lot of times I don't use the envelopes. I just fill out the card and put it in the gift with the present. A lot of times I don't use the envelope. So I had all these envelopes around the house, so I used them for this. All I did was put paper on the front and back of the envelope, and then I put holes in it, and then I left the part open, you know, where you open up the envelope. I glued the flap on the back of the envelope, and I left it open for a pocket. Okay, now here I have a little booklet here that I made. And also what I did, is I also distressed all the edges with pink. Now in her video, she pulled out blue to use as the color. I pulled out pink in this particular video, and I used pink and white paint to distress all the edges. Okay, and here's the inside of this little book you use for journaling. Here's the back. I put lace and a flower there. Okay, and this is a tag. Okay, once again, I distressed everything. Okay, and here's the back. Left the back open for journaling, just distressed the edges with pink and used pink ribbon. Okay. And also the paper I used was, once again, scrap paper I had around the house. But it came out of this collection. I had this a very long time and never got around to using it all. It's put out by okay, it's called Fairy Flora, and it's put out by Prima marketing. Okay, that's what the cover looks like. It has some very beautiful papers in it. Okay, and I had used some from the pack for other things, but I never just used it all on the same project. And I had it a long time, and I decided to use it for this particular project. Yep. Okay, and over here, it's actually, you flip this up, you can put a picture or journal in it. And I used some stamp, the same stamp, throughout the whole project in the corner there. And I put a heart stamp at the top. Okay. Then in each pocket is a large photo mat. Let me pull this out. Okay, large photo mat, the same stamp, and distress the edges with white and pink. In the back, I just stamped it with pink hearts and distressed it with pink and left it open for journaling. Okay, and that's in each of the pockets that's on the side. Okay, here's the next page. Okay, I left that kind of open. I did a picture here, some flowers, some little ballet slipper ornament that I had around the house and I just never used. I figured I'd use it here. Some flower ribbon, photo mat. This is blank for a large photo. Some green ribbon I never used, and pink, and some more flowers here. Okay. Once again, another photo mat. Okay, done with the paper. This back is the same way as the other one. Okay, here's the next page. I love these pages. I got this idea from Kelly's Scrapping. She uses this diagonal setup a whole lot in her videos. Okay, and I think it's a very good idea. It really adds a lot. It makes the page look very interesting with that diagonal here and diagonal there. And that's why I like using it so much. Here I did some ribbon. I just kept it kind of simple because the paper was very flowery. I used some hot pink ribbon polka dot on each of the side there, and then I did a tag in each of the pockets. Simple tag, the same setup with the stamping of both corners, and then distress the edge with pink and white. Okay, the side is the same one over here, and once again inside the pocket. Now this particular pocket, I made another little book. Okay, now this one is for journaling. Got lines here, and you can journal a little bit here or put a little picture. And here's the hearts, and here's the stamp that I use. Okay. The next picture, the next page is I used some lace that I just recently got this lace on eBay, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. What I did is I took two pieces of lace, glued them together to make a lace pocket, and then I glued it to the page, because if it would just been one piece, the pocket wouldn't have been big enough to hold two tags. I put some paper flowers here. Trim the edge here with this purple. Okay, and here's my 2 tags. Okay, basically the same. You know, distressed in pink and white on the edges. Put those back in there. Okay. Alright, and here this side, I used some of the paper that I used for the cover, except I didn't put any pink sparkly glue here. And what I did is I cut it on the side, and I put white lace on the edge and put flowers here, and I made 2 tags. Once again, distressed with pink and white, and the back is the same. Okay, pink ribbon to tie into the top of that, and the corner at the top is more paper flowers. Okay, oh, let me see what's in this pocket. Okay, it's another photo mat. Okay, same thing. Put that back in there. Okay, and here on this page I have a photo mat. Okay, a little butterfly from the Martha Stewart punch. Okay, some bling on there, some flowers. Okay, and here I have a large tag. This is actually a library card pocket. Okay, I got a bunch of those, and what I did is I've been using them. Now, the library card pockets are beige, you know, the manila type light beige. What I did is I painted the edges white. Then I put scrap paper on there. And you really can't tell that it was beige, because I even painted the back flat with white and pink paint. So you really can't tell it was beige, because I painted over it. This is a large tag. Put a picture here, or even journal. Okay. And here's the stamp in both corners. Then on the other side, you can journal. Okay, that's an extra large tag. And in the side is another photo mat. Okay, here's the stamp again that I used. And this is the back, the same thing. This is the last page. Okay. What I did is I made like a little thing to hold the tags. Okay, this is what it was like. I cut a piece of paper, folded it, put some lace on both sides, distressed it with pink and white paint, put some flowers on the front of it, and it made a nice little pocket to hold my tags. Okay, I just put those in there. I ended up putting 3 tags so they would all stay in there together, because 2 tags, they kept falling through. So when I put 3, it was enough to hold them all in there together. That's why I got 3 in that one. Now this is the last page. It's a simple photo mat. 2 butterflies with bling. Okay, and some flowers here with a nylon butterfly in the middle of the flowers. Okay, and here's the back. Okay, and once again I used the 2 large rings, and then I tied ribbon to cover up the ring. Okay, and like I said, it was very simple. It didn't cost anything, and you know, all you need for this is cardboard and some scrap envelopes, and then you know your scrap paper of your choice, ribbon, and paper flowers of your choice. And a little bit of paint if you want to do distressing. Well, that's all I have for today. My name is JoAnn. I want to thank you again for watching JoAnn for Crafts. And God bless. Bye-bye.